Good morning and welcome live from Kiev here in the Cyber Arena. I'm sitting here with AdmiralBulldog, the winner of previous match. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you. It was a really nice game.
Were you your team skipped Ember?
Yeah.
Were you planning on Empire picking that up?
No, not really. I mean, they've baited the Ember pick before, and they always pick the Doom to counter it, and then they go 5-man to deal with it. So we just decided not to do it, to pick him at all. And we weren't sure if they were going to pick it or not, but that's why we banned him in the second phase, because we weren't sure still. So we just played it safe.
Okay, fair enough. So you also picked up Naga in the second pick phase.
Yeah.
Why second? Because I have to say, the casters said it as well. They were expecting Naga to get picked up second before the second ban phase. Isn't that like a large risk that you're taking of having it banned, or wasn't that a plan from the start to have Naga in your lineup?
Yeah, actually, I was kind of pushing us to pick Naga early, because out of all the heroes, he's probably top 3 most imbalanced heroes right now, and he's the top 1 most annoying hero to play against. Like you really want to kill yourself when you play against that hero. But the team didn't want to pick him the first 2, and we know Empire don't favor the hero too much, and they could have banned it second phase. We were kind of sure they would ban Wisp, so that would only leave them 1 ban. So it was a bit of a risk, but you know it's nice to get it.
It paid off. It did pay off. So you won not just your match just now, but also with this win you secured the winners bracket.
Yeah.
And basically your group is set in stone. There's still 1 match to go with DK versus MVP, but it doesn't change any of the ranks in their group. So despite you being in the winners bracket, the losers bracket, the first 2 rounds are best of 1. What's your opinion on best of 1 loser bracket games?
I think it's fine. I mean, otherwise, if it was best of 3, the event would be like 1 more day at least, and it's doesn't need to be. And I think it's fine as it is. I mean, TI, the international have always been like that, and it's been working out fine. Sure, it's annoying if you lose that, but if you don't want to play best of 1s, then go to winners.
Fair enough. So winners bracket, we don't know yet who you're going to be up against, and that group actually, group 2 or group B, could turn out to be a tiebreaker game, tiebreaker games for that group. Is there any of the 3 top tiebreaker teams that you would prefer to face? So that would be either IG, EG, or Na'Vi.
I don't know, like EG, they're annoying, they like Naga.
Yeah.
Our TC picks gay heroes mid all the time. Na'Vi is annoying as well. Like, they're fun to play against, but we have always been doing decent against them, but I don't think we won a best of 3 or something like in a few months now. So, and IG, and I guess IG would be probably best. We don't know that much about them, but...
Didn't you win a best of 3 against Na'Vi last Monday?
No, we won a best of 1, and then we lost 2-1.
Yeah, it was 2-2 across the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, fairly
really
even
sad.
in that regard. Okay, so who's your favorite? Would it then be IG? Cause
to win?
Yeah, to play against, because you just said everybody is annoying.
Well, yeah, probably IG. I want to play against Sean.
Okay, fair enough.
He declined my burger eating contest, but...
He's scared.
Yeah, he is. I would beat him. Yeah.
Very confident.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so IG it is.
Yes.
Okay, and you faced DK already. And last year, at TI3 and before TI3 as well, the Chinese were for you, like, you knew how to counter the Chinese teams.
Yeah.
This time, the way IG and DK are both looking very strong, and you already lost yesterday against DK. Do you feel like they're a different caliber team, or what changed?
Well, they're more creative now. Like back then, for example, they refused to pick Wisp and stuff like that, even though it was proven at that point to be super broken. They just played their own style all the time, and the Western style was just superior at that time. And now they do play all types of heroes and all types of play styles. So they're just different teams now right now. So yeah.
Is that because they have also maybe a bit more ties to the Western scene? Like they were at MLG and they keep getting more and more involved in like more of the global Dota scene rather than just Chinese teams and Western teams?
Yeah, I think that's part of it, but it's also because they lost to us so bad. So I think they just have to accept that at that point the Western scene was better and they had to take inspiration from them, and they've kept doing that now, and they do their own style as well right now. So
Okay, and like right now, this tournament, DK. Yesterday, you got a hint of what they are like right now. You saw some games of IG, I would imagine.
yeah.
Right now, like, do you consider them stronger than Western teams, or do you now, like, after facing them, do you know how to beat them maybe next time?
Well, at first I can't feed in the offlane, but I don't know. I think they're equal. Like the game felt fairly even, and I think we were ahead pretty big at one point, but then we failed a push. The Rasta got picked off before he could do anything, and after that, the game just fell apart. So I think we should have and could have won that easily, but some small mistakes here and there.
So next time, you'll have them.
Yeah, we'll just pick Naga.
Okay. And in right now, if you don't count yourself in this tournament, who would you favorite? Like in terms of teams, which two teams are we going to see in the finals? You don't even have to say which one would win, but which two teams would you favor if you can't mention yourself?
Alliance.
If you can't mention yourself.
Oh no, okay. Probably EG right now. They seem pretty strong. Because RTC is gay, and I don't know, Navi or DK. I'm not sure which. I guess Navi is the safe say. So EG and Navi, I think.
So both of those teams not in your group.
Yeah.
How do you think you will do against them? Like you said, they were annoying to face, but in what term? Like, how would you rank yourself amongst those two others?
Fairly even. I think I'd give them a small edge because we're kind of up and down right now. Sometimes we play pretty bad, and sometimes we play pretty good. So it's hard to say. Like, I think it's slight favors to them, but if we have a good day, I think we'll beat them.
In an interview that I think was done last week Sunday with Fear, he said the game has become easier since the last patch, and a big part of that is the offlane. That I mean, you get more experience. It's easier to get experience. How you experience that as an offlane player? Like, is it a big difference? And do you feel like the game for you has become easier, or is there more pressure because it's easier for some reason?
No, I don't think it's that much easier. Sure, you can get experience easier, but the teams get since the lane is different, teams just deal with it differently, and they just pull back the lane after 2 waves or something like that, and then you're stuck as you were before. And I don't feel that much of a difference, to be honest. The first few waves is easier, but after that, it's so easy to get punished if you're out of position and you die. So I don't think it's that much of a difference, to be honest.
So you don't think that it has become easier as an offlane player, at least?
I think it was easier before, actually.
Why?
Because then you just play Nature's Prophet or Lone Druid, send your summon away, pull the creeps, stay behind tower, play safe.
You can still do that. It's just that they don't have as much impact.
Yeah.
Because there is more pressure on the offlane hero to have more impact in the game at this point. So that's why we see different heroes as well. Like more impact early on, I should say.
Yeah, it makes me very sad.
Yeah, now that you can't play Lone Druid. Is he coming back?
I can't play him anymore.
Is he coming back?
No.
Nature's Prophet? He's still there, actually.
It's pretty weak.
So right now, apart from those two heroes, which is your favorite one to play? Because you've been playing Clockwork, you just play Clockwork. You play a lot of Centaur lately as well. And some other heroes have passed along there as well.
Well, Bat is the most fun. I think he's super broken. Like top 3 broken heroes for sure.
Which one would be the other two?
Lycan and Naga, probably.
Okay. You got beaten with Lycan though.
Yeah. Shut up.
Okay. DK beat them twice. Beat Lycan twice.
Yeah.
So
they were lucky.
That's luck?
Yeah,
was
luck.
not skill. Okay.
It's luck.
Okay, so Lycan and Naga and Bat are broken.
Yes.
And you like Bat as one of the offlaners most. Is it because he's broken or just because of the hero?
It's because he's fun in the offlane. You can actually do things. Like if you play Centaur, sometimes you can do things if they have a weak lane, but sometimes they zone you out. But with Bat you can fly around and be pretty annoying. So at least you can do things with Bat in the offlane.
Yeah, right now you said you think he's too strong, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly.
What the fuck?
I don't know. That's your manager. I don't know.
Yeah, she's crazy.
She is. In a good kind of crazy.
No.
But no? I heard she cooks for you. You can't diss people that cook for you because she might poison you at some point.
No.
She might. You don't know that.
Well, maybe. I don't think so.
You
My
won't know
dog
until it's too
always
late.
tests the food before.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing either.
I think it's fine.
How are the dogs?
They're dead.
No, they're not.
They're at home now, all alone. For like 5 days. I'm not sure they're gonna survive.
No, they're at your parents.
No, you don't know that.
They're at your mom's, I think.
No, and my sister.
Oh, see? Tricked him into saying where they were. So they were alive, they're fine. Okay, good. Well, back to Dota. You had last Monday, you had a lot of games on Monday, by the way, but you had the tiebreakers for the WPCAs. And it was a 3-way tie with Dog and Empire and yourself. And it was not going so well at the start. And then there was a possibility that there was going to be a 3-way tie within the tiebreaker. So next rule was time rating counted. So you had to win the game within 37 minutes, I think, which is a pretty reasonable time if you think about it. But because of that time pressure, I mean, you got limited in terms of draft. Perhaps you couldn't really bet on a Naga Siren late game. We'll win it if the game lasts for an hour. How does your team deal with the time rating timebreaker?
Well, we knew we had to have some kind of aggressive lineup. We didn't really want to go a push lineup because it's kind of risky. We just wanted to fight and just kill them, and then we could push. So we picked a Wisp, which is good at that. And I think it's kind of unfair to play last because you know what you need to beat then. Like if you play first, I mean, Team Dog beat us, but then they lose anyway because we won one game, and it's kind of unfair if you play last because you have such an advantage.
Yeah.
So
In a way, Empire had Dog's fate in there. Like they could choose, like, do they want to be with Dog or they want to be with Alliance, and they could basically choose. But you had like the whole time factor from a viewer point of view. It added a different level of excitement because you had to win within the time rating, and it was exciting to watch. Now, what do you think about a time rating as a tiebreaker, like overall?
I don't know what else to do really. Like, okay, there's another tie, let's do another 3 matches. There's another tie, let's do another 3 matches. Like, there has to be, I guess it have to be a time rating.
Yeah.
Maybe they shouldn't say it so you don't get an advantage. I don't know. Maybe that would be worse.
That probably would be worse because if you know it, if everybody knows it, you would probably fit your lineup around early games.
Yeah, the first game we played against Dog, we kind of saw we were losing, so we're just delaying as much as possible. That's why the game went pretty long. So.
Oh, and you actually did that on purpose because it was like an hour-long game.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, we did.
Okay, well, fair enough. But everybody knew in advance, like, if there is still a tiebreaker after this tiebreaker, it will be time rating, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it makes it fair again, I think. So. Okay, but you won in the end, so congratulations. You're going to Shanghai, China. It'll be your second time, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna try some Dog.
Is it gonna be just as dominating, you think? Because I mean, this is a different era in terms of Dota. Last year you were dominating for a very long time, and this year it just seems like everybody can be dominating, and it's very even. Like even if you look like right now at Starladder, there's 8 teams, and only 2 of those people would say, yeah, those 2 are the underdogs, MVP Phoenix and rox.kis. Do you feel like that will change still? Like there will probably be another patch before TI.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you think like this is gonna stay the way, like at a very even rate with all the teams, or is there going to be one team that's going to rise above the others?
I don't think so. I think it's going to remain the way it is. Hopefully there's going to be some buff to Lone Druid, so we can play him again. But everyone is fairly even right now. I think EG is looking pretty good, but I don't think they will be dominating the scene or anything, because I think most of their heroes will get nerfed. At least the mid heroes, some of them, hopefully.
Okay, so we're almost wrapping it up here because next match is going to start soon-ish. DK versus MVP Phoenix. Now I think everybody knows what the what the expectations are for that match.
Phoenix won?
Yeah, Phoenix won.
They win?
Yeah.
They won?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Well, obviously the popular opinion is that DK would take this game.
Yeah.
Fairly, like in theory, on paper, fairly easy. Now you've already faced MVP Phoenix, and they faced Empire as well. And both games, the opinion was the global opinion was like, okay, they lost, that was expected, but they didn't do as bad as people thought they would. How did you feel playing against MVP Phoenix?
I was actually quite surprised that they were playing so good. At one point, I actually felt worried that we were gonna lose, but. I don't know, they were much better than I thought, and they've come a long way since we were in Korea ourselves and played them.
Yeah.
It's a big difference, really.
That shows a lot of potential. Do you feel like they will grow to the normal level, to a higher level before TI, enough to win the qualifiers? Because we don't know if they're in qualifiers or invited. I have no idea. But if they get to TI, do you think they'll grow enough to do well and in the top 8 maybe?
No, I don't think that. Maybe TI5 probably, but
Okay.
not TI4. No.
Okay, a long way to go. But they're growing, I should say.
Yeah.
So any last words, sponsor shout outs before we head off?
Sure. Shout out to HyperX, Razer, Monster, and XMG, and our new sponsor, X.
X. Are we gonna see X?
No,
We're not gonna see X?
maybe.
Because I was kind of hoping that we would, because he plays number 4X. It's really enjoyable to watch.
He's very bad at it.
It doesn't seem to be very bad at it.
It's pretty bad. You like how I smell?
X.
You smell the X? I bought it from S4.
Why don't you have your own? As your sponsor, wouldn't you have like your own can of X?
I forgot it.
Wow. So you use S4. That just shows how close you are. Using like
I'm pretty stupid.
people don't see that. Oh, there you go. That's LD right there. Trying to reach higher, but
Yeah,
it's kind of
it's too
we're kind of
short.
sitting high up. I mean, this is a lot higher than we
Yeah.
were last year.
He's so short.
LD is short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not tall like us.
Yeah, true.
Like giants
I wouldn't say that.
amongst men.
I wouldn't say that. But yeah, thank you and good luck in your games. Winners bracket will be played today, or at least one of the best of 3s, or 2 of the best of 3s, but 1 for you. And you don't know yet who your opponent is. You hope IG. We'll see if it's going to happen. First, we're going to see IG. No, not true. We're going to see DK versus MVP Phoenix. LD and Merlini will be back here with you for that game, so stick around, and another game will come up very soon.